Maybe
Yeah.
can you just explain that to people a little bit? Why is real estate so much better than the stock market as far as that long-term benefit?
Yeah. So the, before, so kind of going back 10 years ago, I I was actually in chiropractic school 10 years ago. And I
Okay.
promise
It
this all connects.
took a hard right turn on that one.
Yep. So this all connects. But you know, that was really hard. Basically like pre-med or
Mhm.
med, depending on who you ask. But I'm working on the cadavers, all that stuff. But I quickly realized through that I liked it, but I liked business a lot more. I didn't want to work in the business. I wanted to own the business.
Yeah.
And so then started studying, going down the route of like, all right, being a financial advisor, Edward Jones, Wells Fargo, like that. And so I saw the stock market and I was like, okay, this is what vast majority of people are looking at to retire.
Yep.
And so I spent years just digging and digging into it. Had a couple mentors that helped that dramatically. And if I were to boil it all down to one thing, I'd call it propaganda.
Okay.
Just everyone's told to go put their money in the stock market, but it's not the best thing.
Yeah.
It can be ultra safe if you just park your money in the S&P 500, but it's not going to help you retire early by any means.
Right.
And so what I saw was you like that 100K example, you put it in the S&P and it'll make like 8, 9, 10% a year based on historical data.
Hmm.
But you take that 100 grand and you put it on a maybe a down payment on a house that's worth maybe 4 or 500,000 over the course of 10 years, that house is probably gonna like probably double in value. And so that's you're gonna have probably 700K in equity. There's some debt pay down along the way. Um, call it 600K in equity. But that S&P 500, that 100K, it may be doubled. So
Yeah.
instead of 100 grand, you have 200 grand.
Right.
So it's like this massive gap. And then the most common like rebuttal I hear against real estate is like, I don't want to manage tenants. So it's like, well, you don't have to. Just hire a good property manager.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so once I started seeing all that, I was like, I'm not touching the stock market ever again.